Let's pack a suitcase to send to Cuba. What are the most necessary things? What is most needed? At least with my family, I always ask them, like, what do you need? Because over there, as you all know, the situation is tough. I don't have to repeat it, everything is pretty complicated, there's no clothing, no shoes, food is very expensive, everything is quite difficult. So come along with me in this video, let's get started. Since this video was a shopping spree, I skipped the intro, so let's get to the point. I have many clothes in my closet that I rarely use. For example, I think I'm going to take this dress to Cuba and give it away. It's practically new, I think I only wore it once, but what's the problem? I took one to Cuba and gave it to my friend Amanda, one of my best friends, on another trip I made. I left it for her. When I came back, I bought it again because I liked it. But now I feel like, I don't know, I keep changing my mind and I say, like this dress, maybe I didn't wear it that much because I don't know, it's just not really my style anymore. So, well, I'm gonna send it over there to Cuba too. I mean, I really need to declutter a lot of things here. I also have pants that don't fit me anymore because I gained a little weight. Look, for example, this. Here, I bought these overalls. Oh, I bought them last winter. Here, they call it a paton. We call it an overall, but it doesn't fit me very well anymore. I mean, it's a bit tight and I don't like it when it's that tight, so I'm also going to send that over there to Cuba. Anyway, I have so many little things here, so many clothes that I think, look, these pink pants don't fit me either. They're size 34 and now I'm size 36, so I'm going to send these pants to Cuba as well. And I'll give them to my little sister Daniela, who's a bit skinnier than me. I know she'll be really excited and they'll be useful for her outings, you know. Over there, these little things are always needed, they never go to waste. So today is Sunday and on Monday, in 2 days, we'll continue this video. I'm going to the mall to do quite a bit of shopping because I want to send the suitcase soon. I still need to buy the suitcase. I'm going to buy some at Primark that don't weigh much because the suitcase only has a weight limit. I mean 23 kilos and I can't buy a suitcase that's already heavy by itself, right? So here at a store called Primark, they sell some really big and great suitcases and they're kind of made of fabric and don't weigh much. So can I fit more kilos inside? And well, I have to buy the suitcase because I don't have one, and yeah, that's it. Like, most of the clothes I'm gonna send, many of them are absolutely new. Look, for example, this one still has the tag on it. These are like pants that I really love. By the way, but I've never worn it and I don't know, I have more, you know? So I know that this, for example, is going to make my sister really happy. I don't think it will fit my mom. My mom really likes this kind of wide pants and it's a thin fabric which is perfect for summer in Cuba. Well, as always, in every shopping video, I always do a big part of my shopping here at Primark because it's a pretty cheap, affordable store and in my opinion, it's pretty good. And several things that I have to buy, I'm going to buy here, including the suitcase I told you about. Well, here we have the suitcase. Can you do something? You can buy me the fluorescent one and I'll give you mine. Wow, 65 euros. The suitcase, yeah, mine cost me 50. But this is the one that doesn't weigh much. This is the one, the 23 kilo one, yes, that's the one I have, the one that doesn't weigh much. Well, I got some basic t-shirts, the ones that cost 3 euros here at Primark, and honestly, they're really good quality. 2 for each. I have 3 teenage brothers, so they want them without any prints, without anything, you know, they're at that stage now, and I got 2 for each of them, so let's keep looking. I have to look for shorts, pants, shoes, and importantly, the suitcase. That's the first thing I should buy. Here I found some cargo pants. I don't know if these are the ones he likes. Oh, 25 euros. I think at Lefties was cheaper. Let's go back to Lefties. Well, here I am looking at the shoes and kids stuff. What happens to me is that with so many colors I wouldn't buy it because over there you don't have the option to have so many clothes. What you have needs to be basic and match with everything. So I'm looking for the most basic little shoes possible. But here everything is so colorful. Let's keep looking. Look, something like this over here, you know? We choose neutral colors that go with everything when buying for Cuba since everything has to match. It's unfortunate, but that's the reality. Look, those blue ones, they're all so pretty. There are so many cute things for kids here. And at a really good price because the prices are pretty good. I mean 14 euros and they look great. There are some really good shoes here. I need to look for a list, but I think I have it here on my phone. I have the list. Here is the list of things for Cuba, what they need, and that's what I'll use to guide myself here. Here is everything I bought. Now let's pay and see how much it all costs, but I still have a lot of things left to buy. Now we're at Mercadona, my go-to supermarket, my favorite, and well, here I'm going to buy some other things, mostly toiletries and perfumes and everything. They sell some really cheap and really nice perfumes here. By the way, at Mercadona, so let's keep shopping here. Well, here is everything I've bought at Mercadona. Honestly, it's a lot of stuff. I'm gonna do a haul of everything when I get home, and I'm also gonna record myself like packing the suitcases and everything. But anyway, here, it's mostly personal hygiene items. When I tell you that in Cuba everything is lacking, I mean literally everything. Hygiene products, food. Well, this isn't the first video I've made about this topic. Have you seen my other videos too, the ones where I've already shown you what it's really like? And well, as long as I can send little things over there, they're always happy, even with toothpaste. But really, there's nothing over there, and this is super hard to find and super expensive. Well, I'm home now. Here's everything I bought. It's so dark, isn't it? It's all these bags, there's Phoebe, all of that, here's the suitcase, there's the clothes. Okay, I still have quite a few things left. Because what I bought here was mainly for my mom and my brothers, but I would also like to send a little something for the rest of the family too. Even if it's just a little something, well, let's see if everything I bought fits in the suitcase. I think tonight I'm going to try to organize a bit. I'm super tired. Maybe I'll do it tomorrow, so I'll see you then. You can't imagine how exhausting this is. Besides, it's really tiring to be looking, finding the right sizes for everyone and what each person likes. Also, spending so much money is just, it's a lot, but well, I decided to do it, so it's fine, nothing's wrong. Here's all my mess, my clutter, and here's Phoebe, hey hey. Hi my girls, greetings, we're going to send things to Grandma. Well guys, I'll see you tomorrow then, because honestly, I'm super tired. It's around 7 in the evening, and I left home to go shopping since the morning. And now it's time to do an unboxing of all the things I bought for Cuba. Look, I can only send 23 kilos, and I think I bought too much, but what can I do? If I can't send it now, I'll send the things later, for example, the shoes and other stuff. I know that at least my little nephew's feet are going to grow. I'll send those, I'll prioritize them, but well, there might be things I can't send because, look, I just can't explain it. Look, it's this bag. Look, most of the shopping was done at Primark and Lefties, mainly clothes and shoes because, well, those are the most affordable places, and that's the truth. I don't have money to shop at expensive places, please. No, I shop at affordable places, and for me, at least for me, the quality is good. These are toiletry bags from Mercadona and some others. I know that the things I've bought before at Primark and Lefties, clothes and stuff like that, haven't been bad quality, honestly. Let's start with this bag from Primark. I bought this yesterday, just yesterday. Tights, these little shoes which are for a little cousin of mine, for school, since the school year starts in September now. And I'm going to send this package during the holidays, so I'm sending these things for his new school year. These little shoes are for my niece from Primark. Look how cute they are. Oh, gentlemen, they're for boys. There are such beautiful things here. Really beautiful, but over there, you know, there's nothing and everything is so expensive. These little shoes are for my nephew too. I mean, these. My sister told me to send this kind of little shoes that are good for daycare because my nephews are still in daycare. These shoes are for my dad, for his work and all that. My dad is a teacher, an English teacher, and he has to walk a lot because he has to visit schools, teach classes, and do things like that. He is like the English coordinator, and he's kind of in charge of English for the town, for the municipality, for all the schools, so in his job he has to move around a lot. And I bought him these pants, also an outfit for my dad. I hope that by the time I upload this video, I will have sent them the things, because I want all of them to get this, as a surprise, you know? Like, not telling them anything. Socks, I mean, very important. Over there, we use the same ones over and over for ages and ages, and of course, that's what we have. Full of little holes. I myself had underwear with holes, socks with holes, with tears. So, it's always good to send those kinds of things that are used every day. Some flip-flops too. These are for my father, and these planners are for my aunt, who asked me for one. I asked what she wanted, and she said a planner. In Cuba, there aren't planners either, but just imagine. These are like little sports tops, but my mom wants them as bras, as we say in Cuba. She wants them to be comfortable, so I'm going to send her these comfy ones. It's like a pack. I bought this t-shirt for my dad too. I asked him for his size, but I didn't tell him what it was for. I just asked for his sizes to have them. This t-shirt is also for my aunt. She only asked me for a planner, but I'm going to send her a t-shirt and a little dress too. Look how pretty! She'll like this since it's her style. This bag was from the first batch I bought yesterday. Let's keep going. There's still a lot here. I've already packed a lot of things in the suitcase, but honestly, I'm telling you, I won't be able to send everything in just one suitcase. Let's start with my little nephew's clothes. I love buying clothes for my nephews because children's clothes are so cute, so adorable. Look at this for my little niece. Tell me if that's not cute. These leggings are also for my niece, and this beautiful outfit is for my niece too. This is from Primark, and some of these clothes are from Lefty, others are from Primark. This t-shirt is for my nephew. This set of 2 t-shirts is for my niece. It's all for summer, and that's really good for my niece. They're selling many summer items, since in Cuba, it's always like summer. There's no point in sending them winter things. They won't use them much. They need summer items. These beautiful little shorts are for my niece. Look at these, how cute. Oh, I did show this to my sister because, well, I have to show things to my sister since she has to tell me if they work for her. It's for daycare. This is Super Mario for my nephew because he loves Super Mario. He's going to love this, and it makes me happy to know that he's going to love it. And this set also with 2 shorts for my little niece. All of this is great. You can't imagine. I ordered like I ordered. I didn't order. I went to buy 6 of these basics, like 1 white, 1 black, and 1 gray in this style. For my brothers too, who are young teenagers and they wanted them. They told me they wanted a basic one like this, no lettering or design, so I got it for them in 3 colors, black and gray. I'm not going to show everything. Otherwise, this video will be huge since there are too many things. Underwear, I mean, that's what they call it here in Spain. Well, in Cuba, we call this underwear. What do you guys call it? Well, this, you know what it is, you know. Men's underwear and socks for everyone, for all my brothers, because that's something everybody needs. White socks for everyone and black socks. Also, my brothers wanted some pants. Those cargo ones, you know, like, they want them and they need them. They need clothes. You always need clothes. So I bought 3 in different colors, 1 beige, 1 black, and 1, I think, gray. Yeah, here are all 3, 1 for each of my brothers. 1 is XS, another is. They're super skinny, all 3 of them are really thin. My family in general is thin, so I bought these 3, 1 for each of them. The dark one is for the oldest, since that's what he'd wear, and the others can choose which they want. But well, since these pants are in style, it's nice to send them little things too. Things they can appreciate now, because they're young, they like to dress well, to look nice, and well, I just hope they like everything. Let's see, let's pray. This dress for my mom seemed very pretty to me. I think it's from Lefty's. It was on sale and it had little straps, very summery. I hope she likes it. I know she will. I sent her a picture because she has her own particular taste too, and I sent her a picture to see if she liked it, and she said yes. Let's see how it fits her. I'd love a picture when it arrives. Here are some basic sweaters I got. I sent masks. I'm also going to send masks, just in case, you never know. These little things are always needed. Besides, I'm going to send medicine too. Later, I'll show you the medicine I'm going to send. Now, there's a new disease in Cuba. Honestly, it's got me pretty worried. It's kind of like dengue that weakens your defenses and causes a fever. It's also spread by mosquito bites and I'm really worried. So I bought mosquito repellent and will send acetaminophen and vitamins. That seems to be the treatment for that disease. Oh, I don't know. It's just that something new comes up every day and, well, that stresses me out. A bunch of toothbrushes too. You can't find those there either. Everything is really hard to find. And I bought packs of razors for everyone too. I mean, I bought these for men and I also bought some for women. The pink ones, these were more of the basic pullovers. I mean, I bought a bunch of those, men's underwear and also soaps. This is for the CEA section. Now we're also going to do an unboxing of the hygiene products that are being sent to Cuba because there's no toothpaste over there. Also, this Colgate toothpaste and these little scrubbing sponges, I give 1 to each of them and that's it. This is the mosquito repellent I bought to send over there. I don't know. Hopefully it works. It says it gives up to 6 hours of protection. I also bought these hair ties to hand out. I mean, there are a lot, and some panties, bloomers as we call them. In Cuba, for my mom, more underwear. Here, more socks, a lot of socks, underwear, undergarments. It's a lot. Look, now I want to show you. The most expensive thing I bought was good shoes, high quality ones. Other times I bought cheaper shoes and they broke. My brothers barely had shoes since they were growing, and they always wore the same pair for everything because I can't provide each of them with 10 pairs. It's really tough. So this time, the most expensive thing I invested in was a good pair of brand name shoes so they would last a little longer, at least I hope so. So I bought for the oldest one who wanted them. These are Pumas. These were the second pair of shoes I bought. These are for the youngest one, who, ironically, my youngest brother has bigger feet than my older brother, so for the youngest one, the foot is bigger. And these are for the middle brother. These are Adidas. I also think they're beautiful. I find them really nice. And for my sisters, I also bought some for them, for Daniela. For school, since she's now going into 12th grade, her last year of high school, and then to university, I bought these for her. I thought they were really pretty. She has a lot of my style too. I know that what I like, I know she'll like as well. At least I hope so, because she's also a teenager. And for my sister Anna Elena, the mother of my little nephews, I got these Puma ones. They were also on a really good sale, and honestly, they're beautiful. She has slightly smaller feet, and I also bought flip-flops like these for everyone. Oh my goodness, I bought so many things. These sandals are for my mom, who told me she liked them. They're really pretty. These are from Primark. Oh, and these little sandals are also for my niece. Oh, I saw it and I said I have to send it to her because look, it's so cute, it's beautiful, it's gonna look so nice on her. I bought a bunch of little perfumes. These are from Mercadona, those Flor de Mayo ones, and look, this smells amazing and the scent lasts, so I'm gonna bring some of these little perfumes. They're not expensive at all and the scent is incredible and it lasts. I mean, I put it on to try it and it was really good, literally. I also bought a bunch of these seasonings to cook our beans like we have in Cuba and food coloring for yellow rice. And well, I'll share this with my mom since my mom is the main cook. Well, I bought a lot more things, but they're repeats, you know? Here are toothpaste, seasonings, perfumes, now on to toiletries. I'll leave everything on the bed instead of putting it back in the suitcase since it's almost time. My friend Ty, who has more experience packing suitcases to send to Cuba, is going to come help me. Because what happens now is that you have to remove these papers, the labels, from absolutely everything. You need to remove everything to reduce weight as much as possible since all of it adds up and becomes heavy. You have to remove items so the suitcase is lighter, compress everything, and pack together to stay under 23 kilos. Look, and I still haven't sent any food because I also wanted to send some food items, but it's going to be difficult, you know? I bought these wipes to send to Mom. They're for cleaning, like the kitchen table and so on. Here are more razors. I bought this. This is already like a little luxury, just a little something extra, you know? Not so necessary, but something I know will make my mom happy. Because it's not like you can't send more luxurious things to treat yourself. That's not a bad thing. This is the cream. This one is for Pantana to define curls because my mom has curly hair and she loves having her hair curly, so I just wanted to send it to her. Also this, which is a gel and shampoo for, baby? For my niece and nephew, and talcum powder. Over there in Cuba, it's very common to use talcum powder. I also bought shampoo and conditioner, this one from Mercadona. These things are pretty heavy, so I didn't buy too many. I bought sunscreen for kids, for my nephews too, since they're super fair-skinned and blonde. And over there, it's hard to find as well. In Cuba, we're not even used to wearing sunscreen all the time, and our skin gets really damaged. I also bought a bunch of deodorants and this diaper cream. My sister didn't request it, but I'll send it to her just in case for the little girl since this moisturizes, protects, and soothes. For the little girl who's still a baby and still in diapers, and also, well, this toothpaste for babies, for children. I get really excited about buying little things for my nieces and nephews. They're not my kids, but they're my nieces and nephews, and I feel like they are. I'm not their mother, but as their aunt and second mother, I want to be the aunt they really love. And well, these are medications that I'm going to send. These are Alhidol. I think these things are for pain. Ketowistin, this is a cream that's kind of like ketoconazole, I think, I'm not sure. These medicines were given to me, and I'm going to send them. Metamizole too. I'm going to go buy more at the pharmacy today. Acetaminophen, rehydration salts, vitamins, and all that. I'm going to try to send it, and I also have to send my Amazon order. This is important because it's for the work of my stepfather and my older brother, who work doing maintenance on air conditioners, split units, and all those things, and they needed this. And it's great because it's like a screwdriver and it has all the attachments. There are a lot of spare parts and it's awesome. So I have to send that to them too. Well, but I think I've already shown them everything I got. The other thing I have to send is some of my clothes, which I also want to send, but I'll probably just send them in another suitcase. Look at how many things there are here. And right now I can only send one suitcase. So, well, that's gonna be quite an ordeal figuring out how I get all of that ready. Now Taya's gonna come help me, and well, maybe I'll record a little bit if everything turns out well or not. Yes, the suitcase, because I bought a little scale. I have that luggage scale to weigh the suitcase and see if it's within the weight limit I can send. So, let's see how it goes. So, well, my people, that's the video for today. I made this little video so you can see such simple, easy things that you can find maybe in your country, if you're from a country where you have these things within your reach. But there are other countries where that's not the case, and for those of us who emigrated and want to help our families, look, we have to send medicines, right? Seasonings, so many things that you see there, right in the supermarket, within your reach, and in other places. They simply don't have it, and it's an amazing gift to send this. Well, that's it. I just wanted to say goodbye. I hope you liked this little video, sending you a kiss. Remember that every Friday we have a new video, so subscribe, give it a like, and all those things to keep the channel going, and to keep me motivated to make more videos. For you all, let me know below what other topics you want me to talk about, what other videos you want to see. Sending you a big kiss and see you next Friday. Bye.